Alright. Um... Shit. Alright. Hi, 6 people watching. I'm making the sword swing. Hi. I'm making the sword swing right now. Before it was pokey, and right now I only got down working. But next video, I want to be able to swing the sword and hold the sword out. Here is, I have an older project right here. Oh, I don't know if that audio's loud. I don't even know if audio's playing. This is what I'm trying to do right now. But I did this in a different way before, and I'm trying to figure it out now. Put some music on. Oh my god, that's loud. Whew, hold up. I can. It's still gonna. It's still going. Animation's just an easier way to view it. It's still gonna look the same as this, just in code. Unless there's a different way you have in mind. Now I don't know why my audio isn't working. Still adjusting. Is the music too loud or is my mic too low? Well, I have it really low now. This should be good. Okay. Okay. Thanks. This is the first time I'm streaming. Because I was going to do it tomorrow, and I tweeted and everything, but I wanted to work on this right now and thought it would be good to test this. Okay. Okay. Okay, bam, bam. Alright, cool, it's working. Okay, I don't know. Let's do swing right first. How would you do it with the code? I mean, there's definitely a much better way, and had I started if I did my tutorial less trying to be pretty exact with classic Zelda, you could totally just have one swing animation that goes all the way around. You could do one animation and then yeah, just switch it for each one. But at least with how these sprites are laid out, I'm doing it like this. I'm gonna have. I'm pretty sure for this next video, I want to just have the I want to just have the. Can I? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna give all the animation files in the next video, and explain how to. What am I trying to say? This is just one way of doing it, and I'm just gonna give the animation files. I think if I did this all in a video, then it would probably be like a half an hour, especially with swing and hold animations. But yeah, there's better ways. This is why I didn't do it in the first place with the first sword video, because the way that I feel like I gotta do is pretty dumb. Take the item position and add or subtract the width of the player. Yeah, I see what you're saying. If the sword animation was like if I had a is there a rotate button here? I don't know how to do it, never mind. If it was a like a full swing radius here, then I would do it through code, but in because it's supposed to each animation here is different. Like this one swings from the left down, this one swings up to the right, right to up, and up to left, and then there's technically none that goes diagonally that way. It's just since it's weirdly like there's different specifics, I just gotta do it manually. Yeah. Oops. Is that right? No, it's not. Class or variable. I have items. No, I haven't. And yeah, I'm not really sure how much I need. I think for most items they're simple enough where, because there's only a couple variables involved here that you would need for each and every item. And if you wanted to do something similar, then you could, like, if you want different kinds of swords, it would be easier to just make a different sword script and change the values. Or you don't even have to do that. You could probably just like export var here, or wherever you would need, probably here, and change it in each individual scene and keep the script. There's not. I don't think there's much need for a class. Everything is here and is handled through the use item function here. But we'll see. Maybe once I add more items, I'll find a use for one. But right now, nah. What did I do here? That. am I doing this? Yes, he will. This is actually not as annoying as I remember it being. It is just annoying enough that I'm just gonna put the animation files in the description, so for anyone who's following this exactly. Maybe I'll like show how I did one in the video and then give the rest or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll just have a long video. But looks like it's finished. The stream's been going for about 25 minutes, and I already did one beforehand. So it did actually take a hot second for this to finish up, but it's finished. Delete this guy. Now I just have to have the player swing. Oh yeah. Well, we're getting to the fun code part now. Well, we have to. Nope, there's more animations for Link. But yeah, it's working, and the collisions seem to be working. Yep, it's working. I remember maybe it was fixed. I remember reading a lot that you shouldn't like use scale on the area 2Ds because the collisions don't work. It seems to be working. Like I'm pretty sure you're supposed to have the extents and then not change the extents ever, or maybe you're not supposed to change the extents mid-game. I'm not sure, but collisions are working. Can show how you make one, and then black screen saying 6 hours later. Maybe. Yeah, it might have been a problem in 2. Because when I was learning, there were at least a couple different tutorials I watched that said do not do that. Okay, player animations. Back to you, buddy. I think we could just copy these, I think? Or no, they have to be new. Swing down, because these are third steps, right? Yeah. So frame, what, 16? Yeah. Yes. Not sure if I'm supposed to have these looping. No, I don't. Or I don't think it'll matter. Swing up. Actually, yes, I do need them. Do need them to loop. Or, does it matter? No. Put music on tomorrow. Yeah, I have music playing in the background right now. I'm gonna slowly turn the volume up. How's that volume? Is the audio good here? Here, I'm gonna a little more. There. More. There. Okay, cool. I have a playlist of Zelda guitar songs. Okay, that's good. Swing up. Didn't do that yet. Bam. No, wrong. There we go. Swing right. Bam. Bam. And swing left. I mean, I think my channel in general could get taken down since I'm handing out these assets. I don't would YouTube detect other people's covers of Zelda songs? I feel like their covers would have gotten taken down first. I'm actually a little like I'm almost to the point where I could put I could monetize my videos, and I'm not sure because you have to send them into YouTube. I'm not sure if this is if I could monetize these, especially since like with how slippery fan games are in general, and I'm handing out art. I don't know. Did that happen? Hold on. White noise video on YouTube hit by 5 copyright claims. Yeah, anything could happen. Yeah, I did make these sprites myself. Yeah. We'll say that. Down, left, right, up. Alright. There's all of the animations. So I think if I just stick this in here. Swing. Hey Maxim! Hi, how you doing? Oh yes, it works! Yes! Awesome. Okay, cool. Now I just gotta make it hold. Cool. Awesome. I want it to be a little faster, I think. But not sure. I mean, if I could just set this faster. It's just the rest of it will look a little bit off. Yep, or more of over a half hour of sprite work. 6 is too much. 5. Well, we're gonna make another state on the player so he could. Here, I don't know if you were on when I showed this. This was an older project that you saw, Maxim. And this is what it'll look like. So we already got that down, and yet this swing animation's a lot faster. I like it more. And you could hold it out and walk around. I never did figure out spin attacks, but yeah. But yeah, this majority of this has been sprite work. Animation, I mean. Yeah, I like those rolls. I'm just gonna keep this at 4 right now. And when I make the video, I'll adjust it. Because I don't want to sit here for another 20 minutes figuring out the animations. Anim switch swing. Wait, that all worked, right? Just gotta do the hold, right? Yeah. Should I do sound effects today? Oh, that was broken. Uh-oh. Did anyone else see that? I swung in a different direction and he got hit. Yep. They're happening again. Okay, what did I do wrong? Wouldn't spin attack just be a full circle version? Yeah, probably. But then I also needed to, like, flash and stuff. I don't know. I just never bothered. I want to figure out what was wrong with this quick. I'm sure it's animation stuff. But they all look good. It's I think it's remembering where the animation was from the last time. And then oh, I have a list of tutorial ideas that I'm still not finished with, and I'm just gonna say them real quick. We got sound effects, which I might do right now. Health bar and hearts, moblin and bow, keys and locked doors, push block puzzles, kill all enemy doors, better screen transitions, tile sets, screen changing with doors. What was that? Oh, scene changing with doors, or like going to a different dungeon or overworld or something. Better sword, that's what I'm doing right now. Boomerang. Yeah, kill all enemy doors. Inventory, player game over. Should add spin attack to this list. Okay, so what's happening here is the animation is at the first frame, the animation is active. I don't want it to be. So can I just... I could turn monitoring off at the beginning of sword. Well, I'll worry about it. There's gonna be a... I'm gonna be changing the whole sword script right now, so I'll figure... It should be a quick fix, I hope. I could even make the animation like a tiny bit longer and then set monitoring to false for the first like 0.1 seconds. Cause that's here, I could just check it and add another key. We'll see. I'll get to it. I wanna do fun stuff right now. How did I do this on my old project? Oh, there's so much. I wrote so much more here. I commented all of it. Good for me. Keys and doors. Do you plan on using the old method of changing the player for another... Changing the player for another player with a key value, or just a good one? Keys and... I think it's just gonna... I'm pretty sure the player's just gonna have a keys variable, and it's just gonna add to it, and then the doors are gonna check if the player's pushing on it and has any keys, and then just do it. Cause I want the player to have multiple keys. What was I just about to do? Just checking where... Holding. Okay. How did I do this? This sword script is so easy. And I don't know if I should... Alright, hold on. So this needs a process function, I think. Does it? Hold on, let me think. So key equals 1 when you pick up a key and you need like 2. Certain doors. I mean... Cause... I was just thinking, cause in Zelda, you could have any amount of keys and they all open every single door. And then there's also like a separate boss key, which would be a different variable. I guess, yeah, I could just do an array. That would handle multiple different keys. Yeah, we'll see. But inventory system, I put a GIF in the Discord, but previously how I had inventory working was sloppy, and I need to find a better way of doing this in some future stream. But this was my old inventory code, and it worked really well. It worked perfectly. Yeah, that's spaghetti code. Down here. I hated how I did my folders here. I hated this project. But it's the furthest along I got in trying to make my Zelda game, and I'm still coming back to it. I think I started this 2 years ago, and I did everything that I did here, I did in like 2 weeks, and then I would restart it and then try to simplify the code as much as I could and then get bored. But now that I'm making a tutorial series, I mean, I've been abandoning these every 3 days until I started getting views off of it. But yeah, I don't want it to be something like this. This is kind of ugly. But it worked. This was when I was, yeah. This was this was the first project I was doing with Godot, so I'd say getting it working so quick, it worked. Here it is, and then you could put items anywhere. And it was nice, it worked. So, I mean, really I got it done quickly and it works fine, and as far as I know, it doesn't lag up the game or anything, so why not? I think what I'm going to have is like, the sword will always be here, the boomerang will always be here, the bow will always be here, and then when you press B, like, I mean, easiest way is say another Zelda game, like Ocarina of Time or Majora's, or any Zelda game, it would just move it over. Only the Game Boy ones had it like this, where it swaps out the items, but that just makes it harder to remember where your items were, so that's bad game design. I'm gonna take the lazier but easier way, which is better game design. So, what was I about to? Still gotta do the whole animation. Okay. I think... Yeah. And in this project, let me check. Was I actually doing it well? I started working on it here. Cannot remember how far I got with it. Inventory. Nope, did the same thing. Never mind. Just kidding. Alright. I just have to do this hold state. What am I... Let me just make the hold state real quick. State, hold. Anim switch walk. Movement loop. Yeah. Yeah, making videos that people who are much smarter than me are watching is really making me have to really figure out the best way to do things. I'm learning more from just trying to look smart here than I ever have in my, like, whatever computer science class I took and other tutorials I've watched. But I've not very often gotten called out by people saying, no, you should have done it like this, so I'm happy with what I'm doing. Movement loop, damage loop. So, state hold is the same as state swing. Just without that, I think. Maybe I could probably combine them, but let me just do it the way that I know right now. Wait, how did I do it in my other project? Oh, this is unclear. State hold. Allow controls on movement, allow damage on. Oh, no, yeah, it's different. Just kidding. I have to check if we're moving before I switch the animation. So, if none, bam, else, idle. Cool. I don't know. I'm planning on this YouTube channel lasting for a long while. Maybe I'll start teaching programming concepts once I take a real class on it. Cause everything that I know, well, everything I know has to do with, it's all related to game development. And the only computer science class that I've taken, so I am about, last year, I'm still in high school. Last year I took a AP computer science principles class, but my teacher was not the best teacher in the world, and I wound up not going to that class for my second semester, and I missed a lot. So once there's a lot that I wanna have on this channel, but for the next time being, it's just gonna be Godot tutorials, because that's what I know. After my Zelda tutorial, I want to do yeah, my teacher too, but, or I mean, she knew a lot. She just didn't exactly know how to teach it very well, I guess. I don't know. I just don't want to think about that character. Why not? That teacher. I hated that class. But yeah, I'm gonna do the Zelda tutorial. Then I want to do a platformer tutorial, I think. I don't know. Everyone's doing a platformer tutorial, so what's the point? What I really want to do, to tell you guys the truth, the main, besides the fact that I really just enjoy teaching people, I guess, is, besides that, a big thing on my channel is I really want to make a game, and not necessarily talking to, but just aware of a lot of people that maybe I could hire to do art or something, because I'm terrible at art. C or Java harder to read. I mean, I'm not like fluent in either of them. C is Java I know a lot more of, but like Java and C#, C has, what is it called? Cause C don't you have to do a lot more like memory management in C? Like, I honestly did not put any effort into learning it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Never mind. What am I doing here? The hold state. I'm been on that for 10 minutes. So what I need to do is, if the player is still holding the item button, if the player is still holding, in my case, X, after this animation is finished, then it'll move into the hold state. That's what I'm trying to do right now. But I don't think I made... No, I didn't. I didn't make the use item account for that at all. So I gotta... Oh, how am I gonna do this? I should do it differently. How should I check from the sword if the entity is holding out? Because I still need it to... I still need the use item script or function to work for every entity. Like, let me try it right now. If I take the Stalfos and I just have it use item, how do I have this working? Oh, I have to preload it. Oh, I can just copy this. What would this look like? Will it crash? No. Okay, it's working. And I'm taking damage. Cool, that actually worked right away. So I need it to be able to check if the entity is still holding out the item. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. Not a million% sure. I also want to have... Oh, how do I want to do this? I don't want to needlessly extend my use item script. Come on. How am I doing this? How am I... Because what I did on my old project is I had, I would have it, when this is called, I would also, like, have input. And then it would send the input to the item. Just, like, equals blah blah blah, and then it would check if the input's still being held. But just change the part that plays animation on input to not actually end the animation till you release a button. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going for. It's just oh wait, let me. The thing is, I need to detect. I need to have the sword know which button has to be released. Unless I could have the player... If the player is detecting which button to release... Okay, I could have a variable on player checking, like, for what item is being used. Like, the actual path of that node. Hold up. I could, like... Do I have an attack button? I do. Well, the because the buttons are interchangeable. The sword could either be Z or X. And I want this... Oh my god, I forgot I did this. I want this to, work for everything. Like, a Stalfos, or whatever enemy I have, won't have an attack button. But what I can do... I could probably keep all this logic... I could put all this logic in the player. And if I want it to work differently for other enemies, I'll figure it out. Did I just finish the playlist? I did just finish the playlist. There we go. So... what I could do is have the player have a held item and on ready, and I'm just gonna put it here. Okay. Oh, but this doesn't help because I don't have the, it's still in the same place. You know what, for now, I'm gonna keep it like this, and... just gonna do this for now. No, I'm not. Hold on. I'm just gonna do it the same way I did it before. And have the inputs. What do the inputs look like? Enemy. Wait. Because here's my old project's entity script. Not my old project, but my old Godot 3 one. So use item is longer. I don't like that. But it'll just be checking the input. New item input equals input. It'll just be checking that input and telling it. That's all I need to add, right? But I also handled inputs differently here, I think. Did I? Did I? How did I ever get enemies to use items here? No, so then I can't use this at all because I never figured it out there. I'm gonna figure out something else here. I don't know if I'm just sounding stupid because I don't think I explained the issue very well. Basically, I need, because the input could be one of two things, and we can't like keep the input to one thing on the sword script because other enemies will have air quotes inputs that they're like, the way it'll work for other enemies is they are, some function will some function would like mimic an input or something. Oh, I had this done totally different before. Well, my other code's actually pretty commented. This is, whenever I couldn't think of anything to do, I would actually just be helpful to myself here, apparently. It's just, they're not that helpful to me right now. The inventory was not commented. Oh, yeah. That old project was not commented at all. And I can't use that, period, because it was crap. So... yeah, I gotta figure this out. I mean, technically... I mean, this is kind of a lot of progress, though. It doesn't need a hold animation or a hold state for the next video necessarily, does it? I think we'll be in a good place if I fix the how sometimes it hits where it shouldn't hit, which now I can't get it to do. Come on. If I do that and then I hit forward next to it. Hold on. Ugh, hold on. Oh, let me just make them not move. Okay. If I hit to the left, but then I look to the right here and hit. Okay, now it's not even doing anything. So there's no problem. Oh, no, there it was. There it was. Cool. Not cool. Wish it didn't happen. Why is it only happening sometimes? That's annoying. Very, very annoying. Okay, but it's I just have to make it not monitorable for a second, maybe. Wait, how is my sword laid out? Yeah, area monitorable equals false. Yep. 80% of the time. No one would have noticed had I not noticed until like 3 months after I made the video, and then I find out that it hasn't been working. I mean, that problem's probably in the current version, and no one's noticed. Let me check. Hold on. King Dev, YouTube, Zelda tutorial. If I do this... Yeah, sorry. I still am gonna go live tomorrow. But I just was bored and wanted to do a test stream right now. I didn't tweet it or anything. I just asked in my Discord if anyone's interested, and one person replied saying they can't, and I went on anyway. But, yeah. What was I just checking? Style photo set it to 0. I want to see if it's still broken here. If I do this enough, eventually it'll be hit. Hi, Leonard. Okay, this one isn't bugged. This one works. So what did I do? What did I do wrong? Oh man, this is so annoying. but that one works, this one doesn't. But I only got it to show once. This sucks. Okay, if I hit that way, then I turn this way. Wait, what I think the problem is isn't even a problem. I was gonna plan at 10 o'clock our central tomorrow, Max. And tomorrow I'm expecting to be a little more prepared. And I'm gonna do something that I know how to do tomorrow. Um, hold up. Should I just not worry about it? I should worry about it. I shouldn't not worry about it. But it never happens. Hold on, you are lost. How? What's going on? Okay, wait, was I being stupid right here? Now they shouldn't even be hit at all. Okay, I was just being really dumb right there. Forgot I added this line of code. Oops. The issue is sometimes if I do this to the right, or no, if I do this to the left and I do that, sometimes it hits. Hold on. It might not even be if I do it that way. If I just... Maybe there's no issue. Did I fix it? I'm so confused. Am I totally wrong on what I thought it was? It's not happening at all anymore. This sucks. Ship it. Okay. It might be something. It might be something with the hitboxes. Maybe. Yeah, maybe it's something like if the player turns at the same frame that he swings the sword, then it hits everything around him or something stupid. I can't even figure out any reason, because it can't be what the sword was at last, because it creates a new sword every time it swings. So yeah, that was wrong. Debug visual collision state. You're right. Where was that? Debug. Oh my god, you're so right. Wait. Oh, does it have to be on here? Wait, how do I detect hits? How do people take damage? If body... Okay, so it's in the area, so it only matters what the hitbox is. Yeah, see guys, I did add the spin attack. I was joking. Okay, I'm just gonna have these guys running around for a second and just swing the sword around and or let's see what it looks like when they're walking. It looks pretty working to me. Sword. Thank you so much for reminding me that this is a thing. That would have made this a lot shorter. Because that looks... Everything's looking good now. I'm not sure if I changed anything. Did I change anything since noticing this? What have I done? What did I do? I don't know. It's not a problem anymore. Let's do sound effects. Okay. So, I'm just gonna steal this straight from the other one. Yeah, in Link's Awakening, that's my favorite, one of my favorite Zelda games, and that's why I'm basing it off of that. What were you saying earlier about making videos for people smarter than you? Yeah. See what I mean? I just spend a long time trying to make it as foolproof as possible, but when I'm streaming, you don't see that long, or you're seeing You're seeing why I think that. Alright, sound effects, that's what I was gonna do. Not even gonna worry about it. Just gonna... If it happens again today, then I'll start worrying about it again. But I think I might have done something that fixed it at some point. I just don't remember what. So... Should I just copy and paste this? Wait, I did sound effects better somewhere else. I think I shortened it down to like a couple lines here. Okay, sound effects. No, it's not there. Engine. Okay, no, it's the same one. But yeah, that looks good. I'm not gonna need this right now because we don't have any options. But I am, because you know how, yeah, don't actually do that, but just hold on. You know how I've always wanted to see how far I could get it, like, because on a chiptune there's different tracks, and when like sound effects will override what tracks, like if you do a sound effect it'll take over that track from the music, and that'll it won't play from the music. So I was wondering if I take a music file, or I get like a Game Boy emulator, and then I record each separate track. Someone added MIDI to the engine. Yeah, so if I add them each as different oh no, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. If I make them like 4 different sound files, not MIDI could do it. No. If I record the song in 4 different sound files, and then have each sound effect like say which track it is, then I could. I'm never gonna do it. I don't care. Will you use the music from the playlist you're using right now? Right now I'm just gonna do sound effects, like the sword swinging, and the player getting hit. I'm just gonna add all of them right now. Music will be later. Music will just be an audio stream player, and then you set the stream, and then it'll just be like this. Except the music isn't playing. Never mind. Just kidding. Ah, whatever. Who cares? But sound effects. I need to add... Okay. It's getting a little more and more illegal for me to do the sound effects. Like, I'm already doing the sprite, so I might as well. But should I upload the sound effects? Should I just like... I'm gonna say where I got them, maybe, and tell people in the videos where to download them and to do it themselves. I'm not gonna link it in the description, the sound effects. And I shouldn't really do the sprites either. Yeah, sound effect generator, I have it. But it's... might have deleted it. I just refreshed my computer recently. This. You're talking about this? Because I could do this, but I'd be spending the next hour trying to get sound effects that I like. I could link this into the description. I'll do that. It wasn't this? Was it something similar to this? Am I working on a... Yes. Oh, and this has automatic stuff. Oh, this is good. Am I working on a game in Godot? So I've been technically trying to make a Zelda game for the last 2 years, but I would keep getting bored of it by the time I start getting anywhere, that I'm forcing myself to make one through these tutorials. Other than that, I showed it for a second. Yeah, the program I showed does that, Danny. Let's see. This is what I was working on most recently that wasn't Zelda, and then I showed some of these in like that long update video that I don't think anyone watched all the way through. And who cares? It's pretty boring. This is I'm obsessed with that game Battle Kid, which was like I want to be the guy kind of game, but on the NES, and like a recent NES game. Maxim, you're not supposed to talk about that. But this is what I've been working on most recently, and I made music for it and everything, but it's not playing. And ta-da. And then oops. Other than that, this is the other game that I never got that far. I like making engines for games, but as soon as I start trying to make the game part of it, I start getting really bored. This was... Every time I learn a new game engine, I try to make a game like this, a lava run game, just a simple platformer where you only go up. And this was my take of it on Godot. And I want to work on this. I want to update it to Godot 3. Ah, damn it. I want to update it to Godot 3 because I really like this one. The main, besides, thanks Mark. Besides the, what was I saying? Main mechanic. Yeah, you're running from lava. I wanted it to be so that the only way you could die was... Don't steal my game ideas, guys. The only way you could die was falling in the lava, but you still have that health bar. So what getting hit does, so you get knocked back, and that's annoying. But then you get crippled for, and you're moving a lot slower. YouTube keeps muting you. Like you can't talk? You get slower, and then you could... This does both a super jump, and it heals you, and then you speed up. And then I also made like a mobile kind of game that I made for school. Oh, you're sending too many messages. Can I fix that? Hold up. Automatically block spam messages. No, that's off already. Enable slow mode. I don't want slow mode. That's already off. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could change that. Oops. Do any of your games prototypes utilize procedural generation for maps? Not define procedural, because that one and my mobile game I made for school, and Maxim, if you remember Space Slime, it's the one that guy had me take down because he trademarked it. That made me really upset. He trademarked it, and he had it. His Space Slime was called like Evil Space Slime, and it was like $1. And mine was free, but he trademarked it. He emailed me very nicely. So this has, what this does is it what this does, there's different segments, and the way I did it is once the player reaches this segment, it'll place one some set distance here. I don't remember exactly how I did it. But as for like, I've never done something that I've been like thinking of how I'm gonna do is like what this project was originally. So this was originally supposed to be when I was very in A Binding of Isaac, or not like super in A Binding of Isaac, but like freshman year I was into Binding of Isaac, and I wanted, oh, it's like Zelda but a roguelike. I want to make one that is Zelda and is a roguelike. So I was trying to figure that out originally in Game Maker Studio 1, and then I didn't like it. The project was getting too big, and Game Maker doesn't handle big projects as easily as Godot does, and I saw Godot and I started doing on that. I'm thinking of how to do procedural generation. The main thing, making rooms isn't hard, or making rooms generate next to each other isn't the hard part. What I'm thinking of is, because I'd have to make it so like, okay, make this many rooms and have a key, then pick somewhere and add this many rooms, and but require a key door here, like stuff like that. And since it's Zelda, I wanted to include like items and stuff. That's something that I'm thinking of how I want to cover. Zelda Diablo hybrid, that'd be awesome. Like a looter Zelda game. Diablo 3 just got announced for Switch. I'd never played Diablo 3. I really want to get that. What was I doing? I was doing sound effects. So this is gonna need a new global script, I think. Or should I do like a utility script and not have to have a global script again? I made the direction script a global script, and I wish I just made it something that, like a utility script. I guess for the sake of showing how utility scripts work, I'm not sure if I'm calling that the correct thing, but just preloading a script at the beginning of something and then using it from there. For the sake of showing that in a video, I'm gonna make it that. I don't think it's gonna matter. Well, I feel like it would make more sense for this to be a global script. Just so I don't have to type it in for everything, because everything's gonna use sound effects. But, is that bad coding practice? I don't know. I'm gonna make it global. Or an auto-load script, is what I mean. Just don't wanna think about it. Yeah, this is easier. Just create that, and then I'm just gonna steal the sound effects from here. Yeah, if people who are watching my videos who know better can do it. If they already know to do it the other way, then do it the other way. But in most people's cases, in the vast majority of people, this works exactly the same. Every single scene is gonna require sound effects, so might as well always have it loaded, you know? The directions could have been a preloaded script, but whatever. Let's just get rid of this. And is that good? I'll explain this better in an actual video, but what this does is So from, oh, let's, before I forget, add this, oh wait, path, engine, sound effects, add singleton, yes. So you'll, from anywhere, you'll say sound effects.play, and then the sound, and if the sound isn't real, I don't care about this. The sound will be real. So it'll create a new, cause Godot 2, I liked how Godot 2 did it better. It worked the same as like animated sprite nodes or animation nodes where you just add all of them to that thing and then you could get it from there. Like you would just call it from a string. They removed that for some reason when they changed it all to audio stream players. That's not real. Wait, what? Yeah, I do. But so this will create a new audio stream player, add it, set its stream to the whatever sound you said, and then it'll connect the signal for when the audio is finished to the cue free function, and then play it, and it works perfectly, and I love it, and it makes me feel so smart when I see this. And because then you don't need to have a million different audio stream players for every single node. If you want to do like directional sound, you should use an audio stream player, but I did make a separate one like this where it'll add it to the thing. At that point, just have it have its own. But yeah, just here it is. Here it is. That works, right? This should work. So let's get some sound effects. Let's make the enemies have sound effects first. So where can I steal these from? Here they are. Okay. Thief. Yeah. I've been giving you all stolen assets this whole time. I mean, I'm giving you guys a stolen video game right now. I think I should rename my series to Godot 3 Action Adventure or something. Just so when YouTube checks my channel for monetization, it's not as obvious. Are they gonna watch the videos? I doubt it. They're just gonna skim through it, right? And I could change the links. Is it even... I shouldn't be allowed to do it anyway, though, right? I don't know. All I know is... I emailed Patreon. I can switch the art with OpenArt. Actually, what I really want to do... Someone linked this in my Discord. Is this. This would be perfect. But... he's selling it, so I can't package these. Wait, maybe I could. Well, he released these. Okay, he released these. Like, this is here already. This isn't paid. The rest of the tiles are like, these are just screenshots, but this one I should be able to use, right? Maybe? My bad. I have a second monitor. I'm dumb. This. This is, someone made a tile set where it's basically the Game Boy Zelda tile sets. And some of these look pretty exactly like the Game Boy. Sorry. What does the README file say about the release? I don't have the README file. I didn't buy it yet. Now that I have... He's not replying to questions about using commercial release. Or... I'll email him. Yeah, I'll email him. Because if this is there, I could use this for the characters, the enemies, and then use open game art for the rest. Is the license listed? I don't think so. I think I looked around for this earlier. Ugh. Come on. He probably has the license listed in the pack. Yeah. And I'll buy it eventually. I'll ask him if I could use this like already, and if he says yes, then I'll buy the whole pack because I want it myself for my own game anyway. I'm sure he wouldn't like me packaging these because it'll basically just me buying it and then just giving bits and pieces of it off to the public. But if this entire sprite sheet's already here, it sounds like I could get it. Kenny, yeah, exactly. I don't think I can. Kenny, I don't think I love his, or their, I don't know, their sprites that much. They look very nice. I don't know. I would love to get this. If you could help with assets, that would be great. Like, if you could send me what kind of stuff you do. But otherwise, I would love to take these. And I would love to... Let's just check open game art. Eventually, I'm gonna have to show how to do a tile set in Godot, which I don't want to do. So, anyone who uses Godot regularly, tell me if this is a good or bad idea. What I usually do is, I'm gonna keep this tile map, have it for collisions, and then just have a separate tile map for all the everything else. Because I hate having to add collisions for each and every tile. And someone just showed me linked me on Reddit, how the next version of Godot 3 is going to have a better tile set editor. But I don't want to have to ask people to update Godot halfway through the tutorial. What was the last thing I actually did on the stream? I'm doing sound effects. That's what I'm doing. But yeah, open game art. I'm getting distracted again. But open game art. I could take a tile set from here, possibly. What's this? Looks pretty. Doesn't exactly fit. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Godot 4 is gonna be. Yeah, I mean, Godot's pretty dang good. There's quirks, like, I still don't know what was wrong with the collision with that sword. Yeah, I'll Andrew, if you are you on my Discord? If you could DM me on Discord, that would be perfect. Otherwise, I guess I could just say my email here. I don't care too much. Here's my email. Yeah, that would be great. Just sprites for the player and some enemies. That would be perfect. Then I won't have to worry about this crap. Okay, what was I doing? Sound effects, sound effects. Okay, I want sword swing. I don't need sword ting. Sword swing. Yeah, that was the end of me, right there. For all 14 people watching right now, it's over. Enemy death, enemy hurt, player hurt. That's all I need for now. Or hold on. Let me pick and choose these. guess I'll just throw these all in here. Enemies. Then I'll get the rest later. Oh, actually, okay. So for the written tutorials, I'm making a WordPress page right now. That's actually up, but there's nothing on it. And Maxim, you're a mod for it, I think, or an admin for it. And hold on. What I found out is I could so when I get a domain for this, like I could get foreignclick.com, and then for like $4 extra a month, I could get my own email, so I could be like help at foreignclick.com or stuff like that. It's not necessary, and it's probably gonna be a waste of what's 4 times 12 math dollars, but that'd be neat. Yeah, I might get it. No one steal foreignclick.com, I swear. Oh god. That'd be worse than stealing the email right now. I'm already upset that I don't have my own Twitter handle. I'm underscore foreignclick. But whatever. Why am I checking Twitter right now? Sorry guys. 4 times 12 equals 12 times 4. Yes. $48. There we go. Yeah, and the person who has foreignclick isn't using it. So I wish I could get into contact with them, but whatever. I'll just deal with my underscore. People are finding me. I'm getting followers. Sound effects. Okay, let's just do the sound effects. So, entity script. So I'll just have it sound effects play damage sound, and then I'll have, or let's call it sound damage, since I'm doing like texture damage or texture default and whatever. Is Danny B an obscure video game character? Has your name not been Danny this whole time? Enemy hurts. Okay. And then for player, I'm not using this. Oh, nice, John. What was I just doing? Sound damage, preload, player. How do I do this? Ah, just drag it. Player hurt that way. So now that should work. Uh-oh. Sound damage already exists. Oh. Oops. Oh, but I still don't have a ready state for the player. I liked not having to make one yet. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Are you guys experiencing buffering? I don't know what to do. Ow. Oh my god, that's loud. Okay, should I turn it off and back on? If you want it to buffer, you should set the bitrate lower, right? Is that the case? Or is it the bitrate higher? Bitrate lower? Sorry, man. Sorry, everyone. Oh, thanks, Aniki, for joining Discord. I don't know how it works. What is my bitrate already set to? What am I streaming at? So I'm streaming at a 1440 by 900, and my bitrate is 2000. So should it be lower? Well, I'm not gonna change it. I'm not gonna start the stream over. If there's a little bit of lag, then at least I have it set to ultra low latency already. So. What was I doing? Sound effects. Oh, I need to make the sound effects lower. Because that was very loud. So. What is a good one? Negative 20 we'll try. Yeah, probably that. Yeah, the stream health, I've been watching the stream health go from green to yellow to, and now it's red. Right, that's... Alright, that's still kind of loud, but it's working. Set it to 30. Are y'all enjoying this? I'm enjoying streaming. And I am gonna do this again tomorrow. 15 minutes from... in 24 hours from 15 minutes. So will you do a tutorial? I mean a short, clear, and with the... Yeah, this is... I'm gonna do tutorials. Everything you see here, I'm not really explaining it much here, but I'm gonna have it... if you're watching the stream, you could probably skip it, but there's gonna be actual videos on this. Streaming's just for fun. Yeah, no problem, John. And thanks, H. Yeah. This is just a talk to the viewers kind of thing. And I'm glad people are popping in and watching. I didn't announce this anywhere besides Discord, so I'm glad people are just seeing it. Yeah, I mean, everything that I've shown on my videos so far have been things that I've done on my original Zelda project on Godot 2 years ago. But it's just looking at other people's projects, just refining everything. It's always, even if you know what you're doing, it's always good to watch something and see other people's takes on it. Awesome. Glad everyone's liking the stream. So, yeah. Another one tomorrow. I'm still gonna stream for another maybe hour or something. I do have to wake up for a school thing tomorrow, but... yeah. What was I gonna do? Sound effects. Still doing sound effects. Been doing sound effects for the last half hour. Oh, my stream health's back to yellow. Awesome. Okay. So let's do enemy death. So we could stick that into the enemy death. Right here. For tuning and to understand. Yeah, I will. Eventually we're gonna have some scene or something that will have all the options and whatever. I can't think of any besides volume, but this will be. I'll fix this later. Yeah, it'll be it'll be saved to a file or in a global script or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, if you could do wall textures, that would be awesome. That would be amazing. Larger enemies. I never, the furthest I got on making this in Game Maker was starting making, Aquamentus from the first Zelda or Oracle of Seasons. Never finished it, but some bosses or just large enemies in general will be covered. I'd like to make this guy. It's just, he walks forward a little bit and shoots stuff and charges sometimes and then walks backwards, something like that. Also, how is the audio quality? Because I got a new mic. It was very, very, very expensive. And the fan's on in the background. But is there a lot of background noise? Because this mic definitely picks up a lot of noise. How do I like Godot compared to Game Maker? In retrospect, I severely dislike Game Maker. Game Maker was a good introduction to game development. Like before that, I would only like mod games. Game Maker was a great introduction. And it's great for smaller games. But big Game Maker games are a lot harder to handle. Just having your own screen structure or folder structures in Godot is already a massive improvement. Because Game Maker is separated between sprites, sound effects, blah 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 blah, rooms. Game Maker is just so limited. You can do anything with Game Maker. It's just I think Godot is a lot easier to understand. Yeah, I never got into Unity. I discovered Godot around the same time as I found Unity. When I was looking for Unity 2D tutorials, they were like, "Oh yeah, you should use Godot," and then I learned it in a couple weeks and haven't even tried anything else. Sound effects, play, reload, enemy death, where is it? Here you are. Yeah, documentation, I think I followed some Heartbeast tutorials. Like, he had a Breakout clone, I think that was him. I know I've watched a few of his videos. GD Quest, I think. I learned a majority, games from scratch, him too. I learned a majority of Godot from having a project already far along in Game Maker and figuring out like each function and transferring it over to Godot. I think if you already have a project in a different engine or a different language, the easiest way to learn a new one is to take what you've already done from the other one and transfer it over. Yeah, and Godot's open source. I'm trying to move over to more open source programs. Game Maker, I was running off the free license. I was thinking, oh, if I ever finish a game, then I could, then I'll buy it. But why bother? Why? No, I did have a license for Game Maker. It was on the Humble Bundle once. Yeah, I got the Humble Bundle license where it included like Mac, Linux, and Android and HTML5 exports, I think. I might have checked out Game Maker Studio 2 if they like, do they give you a discount? No, I probably wouldn't have checked it out. I don't care about it anymore. It's a good engine, but I don't care. Pig Dev, never heard of him. Godot, good for releasing something on Android. I've gotten all of my games to work on Android at one point or another, and they've all ran perfectly. The Android export's a lot better than the HTML5 export, from what I could tell. And the HTML5, I think, got a lot better in Godot 3. But I never tried, like, if you're trying to make, like, a mobile game and expecting to monetize it, I don't know how putting ads or transactions or anything works, so I know that putting a game on Android, it works well without too much extra effort. Alright, more sound effects. Let's do a sword sound effect. So I want to pick a random I wanted to pick from random. How did I do this before? Sword. Hold on, let me put on a bigger screen. And Ouya, wow. The only thing I know about the Ouya is... Actually, I don't know anything about the Ouya. It's either the controller's really good or really bad. That's the only knowledge I have on it at all. I saw it in like a Game Informer magazine years ago, and that's as much as I got out of it. Where's my audio here? Here it is. Oh wow, that's why I couldn't find it, because I got it in 2 lines. Good for me. Oh, I got it in 1 line. Good for me. Cool. Okay. Move this back. Alright. Item. Yeah, that's it, right? Oh, wait. Sword swing. I think that'll work. Maybe. Yeah, I think I heard every sound effect. Yeah, I did. Cool! The sword's working! You can't hold it out yet, but you know, that's a lot better than the old one. I wanna make it so the scene resets when I press R because it's getting annoying. Just put in the camera. Wait, how do we do this again? I don't remember how the input function works. Hold on, 1 second. Looking through a different thing right now. Where did I do this? Did I do this in my other project? I just put it here. How does it work? No, I didn't put it there. Where is it? Where did I put it? If I've already written a line of code before, I'm not gonna figure it out again. It's just a line of code. Yeah, Song of Storms. Where is it? Here. If input, action, just press reset, respawn. Let me make a reset key. I'll just put in the player. I just want this for my own project. Wait, what does this look like? Input. Yes. And then I just want it to reset the scene. Alright, this is very temporary. I'm not gonna put this in a video. Cool. That's cool. Alright, yeah, I'll do the sword holding stuff later. What? Is there anything anyone wants to see right now? What I was gonna do in the next stream was work on the moblin, or I should work on the bow now. Is that, or any ideas? Because I'm not tired yet. Right now is when the stream, like right now is when the stream's gonna start tomorrow. Oh wow, okay, yeah, you want the bow, cool. Shield, shield later. I gotta change the knockback code a little bit for the third time for shield to make it people knock back without necessarily changing colors. All right, bow, cool. Missile launcher. Yeah, shield. I don't have the assets for the shield right now, and I don't necessarily know where to start with it. But bow, I can copy from an old project, so perfect. I have too many things open right now. Okay. Close this. Oh my god, I have the same project open 3 times. Fun. But when I move after I shoot, the arrow also takes on the player movement vector. That, yeah, you have to, only check for the... Oh, yes, that's why. So you wanna only set the move direction of the arrow in the ready function. Also, you have to, you'll do something like get parent, or remove child self, no. Something like this. Remove child self. And then new parent, add child self. You'll do this. That's if you already have arrows working, that you should be able to just add this and it'll work. Otherwise, watch, I'm gonna make mine. Actually, I'll put this in the chat. you go. Alright, bow time, bow time. So it's called the bow, it's actually just an arrow. Node 2D, bow. Should I just call it arrow? I should just call it arrow. No, I should call it bow. I should call it bow. Let's see. Let me get my bow up on my other screen. God, I hate my naming conventions, I'm sorry. Also, I didn't make a bow recently. Gotta do it here. Remove child. Alright. See, I made this 2 years ago. I haven't touched it since, and I still have to look at it every 20 minutes. Okay, bow. Bow. Oh god, there were a lot more script in my scripts. Way back when. Okay, this is ugly. Let me think. What am I doing again? I closed Discord, I keep getting distracted. Ooh, we've been streaming for 2 hours. Fun. I'm honestly down to stream every single time I'm working on a new video. I work on new videos about once or twice a week. So, yeah, we'll just do that. Stream for a couple hours, a couple days a week. I'll try to maybe get a schedule going once school starts, and I know when I have time. Yeah, my old code's crap, but it worked. Yeah, I hate this. Plus, Godot 2 is just uglier. University student or teacher. I'm a high school student, actually. I'm going into senior year. Okay, I can't even use this at all. Maybe I could use, my platformer game's gun. Yeah, I do gotta comment. I should comment this new stuff as I'm going, but I'll do it later. I still understand it. I'll go through my videos again and comment what I was saying there. I'll get there. Yeah, maybe. I've been into game development for a long time. See, well, that's just a testament to how easy it is to learn Godot, yeah? Something like that. Alright, bullet. Okay, could use this, I think. Did I use the same use item here? No, I didn't. Oh, do I have to actually write new lines of code right now? Alright. Let's get all the assets going. Ooh, what was the message redacted? I'm curious. Does YouTube censor? Do I have it set? I don't care. Where is my other projects? Engine, items, bow. Let's just take the arrow real quick and go back. Okay. I gonna get annoyed that I'm calling this bow like 3 different things? I don't care. Cause the item's the bow. So when you're in a script, like telling the game that you're trying to use the bow, it's summoning an arrow, but it is a bow. You know? In code, it's a bow, but here it's whatever. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I don't want it to be called an arrow item. Plus, what if I want to change the bow later to actually show a bow? I think that's what I did on my other Zelda Godot game. Because what I have here, and maybe you guys would rather see this. No, too bad. Not going to, because can't do this for the same reasons. I'm not finishing the sword yet. Ammo spear. Did I remove it? What am I doing? Do I still have it? Did I delete it? Oh no. I deleted it! Oh my god! This is why you always take backups. And don't delete stuff that you're not done with. Never mind, just kidding. I had the bow show in front of the player, and when you release, then it fires an arrow. What do I want to call this? Oh no. Bow, arrow. It's like, I want to call it a bow because when I say use item, I'd like it to say bow here. It's arrow. I don't care. It's arrow. Sorry. Save it as arrow. Time to see if you hold it long enough before you... I didn't have it do it like that before, but you could totally like tie damage to a timer. Don't make me second guess myself right now. It's arrow. We're calling it arrow. When I make the video for this, I'm gonna be rethinking the whole thing. Okay. Well, I gotta have the sword out. So it needs a sprite, an area, and a collision. It's easy enough. But technically, the quantity isn't... I can't even totally explain what I'm saying because I'm not finished with it. It's an arrow. It's an arrow. That's what it's called. That's what I'm calling it. Arrow. Arrow. But then once I call it a... Oh! Sorry, I don't care anymore. I don't care. Okay. Just gonna copy all this. So type null, damage, 1 sure, max amount. Let's set it to 3. So, I didn't really get to explain this too much when I made the sword. Max amount, it's gonna... The use item script is gonna check if there's that many items under that, like, within that player's group. And if it is, don't spawn it. So there's 3 arrows allowed on screen. I think there was also bugs I was running into when I was making the game earlier. It might be 1 more. 4 would it have 3? I don't know. We'll see in a second. All right. Sorry. There's pressure when there's a whole 17 people watching, and I don't know what I'm gonna put on the video. So we don't need animations. Don't need animations. We'll do sound effects in a second. We don't need this. Oh, okay. That's it. Yeah, so the max amount is wrong. Actually, Danny, I checked my YouTube analytics and I have a 100% male audience. ready. Okay. So this needs a move direction variable. Yeah, it should be just the tip. You're right. Does any... Oh. It's off. Sometimes when, should be a little lighter. How about that? That's good. That's perfect. Yeah, I found all these Zelda covers on YouTube. I just started learning guitar, and I'm in love with Legend of Zelda, so this is my go-to working music. And it fits since we're making a Zelda game. Okay. So needs move direction. It needs a process function. Players strike area large and their hit area small to keep players from getting mad that the game is ruined. That's a good idea. Yeah, Zelda 2 has the best the best average for every song, on average, best soundtrack. Every single song in that game is amazing. Process. How do you move? Entity. It's just move and slide. Oh wait, no, it's not a body. I could just global position plus equals move times. How about that? Yeah, Mark. I was thinking that as soon while you were saying it. Okay. So that's good. And then we also need to update the camera to delete these when they leave. We'll add it to a group called projectiles. And wait, how do you do this? Oh, thanks for reminding me. Gotta change the parent. I could just... Where did I paste that? I could just copy that. Oh, it's up. Here it is. Yeah, this is Wind Waker. Oops. Yeah, you get the move direction first. It gets in the ready function, then you remove it from there. So I still gotta set the rotations, but this might work. Caught it arrow, right? Yeah. Okay. Oops. So that speed's way too high, first of all. Oh, it has to, it can only... Your speed needs to be multiplied by delta or it will increase velocity. Oh. Did I do that with the other one? I don't know. Set the speed to like 1. Start with that. And then we have to check that move direction isn't 0. We have to get the player's last move direction. So why is 1 staying? You like this? Oh god, what happened? Get groups and basing tree. You know what, we'll handle that later. Move and slide handles delta. Okay, cool. Thanks. So, how do I get the last move direction? Should I just... I guess I could just do this. This variable might be used for more than this. And see ya, Max. Where do I want to put this? Could put this in movement loop. That would make sense, right? In spriter loop? No, I'd rather put it here. And it has to be if mover is... I should do it. So this will take that. This could be more than 1, I think. What did I do wrong? Oh, center. That's what I called it. Okay, what? New parent equals get parent, get parent. What did I do wrong? Did I solve this anywhere else? Yeah, it looks like my fix wasn't a real fix. Alright. How do I do it? Because it shouldn't... Am I... What am I doing? Wait. But I thought I removed. Get parent. Get parent. Here. This is it. There we go. Yeah, sorry. Okay, what's going on now? There they are. Cool. What is the difference between get parent and get owner? I forget what owner does, because owner was added, like, sometime during Godot 3, but not at release. I remember that messing me up because I used to use owner. Previously, I had, I already closed it. Whatever. Who cares? Goal position equals get. Am I missing something here? What am I missing? Well, I gotta use... I think I gotta use... Oh, yeah, let me try it before I talk. But, because position is... It's position, like, within that parent. Oh, no, you're right. Then what's global position? What have I been using global position for? That works fine. Thank you. But why is the first one always... Because the first one is... okay, I see. Let's just set the original last move direction to... something else. Set it to down. Where do I put that? Oh. Okay, I see. Alright. They're a little slow. They're kind of facing the wrong direction. And they keep going. What was what? Did something happen? Was it this? Oh no! They're not supposed to work diagonally. See you, John. How do I make them not work diagonally? Okay, I know. Okay. So we need last move direction to only count if it's a cardinal direction, right? Is there a way to detect if it's off screen? If there is, then I could have done this camera a lot differently. I'm just gonna add it to the camera code. And I can have it do that, collide with an invisible wall, but then it'll disappear like as soon as it hits. I think the arrows should technically, they should like bounce off the walls, but I never added that. I gotta mess with my directions. Yeah, that QFI outside of view, that's sort of what I had here. Because I have a camera. Visibility notify 2D. That's it. I know that exists, and I could probably use that. I just remember using it for a different purpose and not getting it to work, so I'll mess with it later. But directions equals... How do you do a raise again? Does this work? Am I doing this right? That works, right? Oh man, I wish I knew that. I wish I knew that for the last video. I changed what I was doing with the last video like a million times before I settled. Visibility notifier. That's annoying. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I'll call this list. Cardinal list. How about that? So how do you... Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of polished videos eventually. How do you... What am I trying to do? And... Does this work? Maybe. I don't like cardinal list. Does that work? Oh, cool. No, it didn't work. Did it work? Are those... I can't tell because they're not facing the right direction. No, it worked. Cool. I just want to call it list. Now I just need to make it... God, Danny, that's how I roll. How do I make it rotate? How do I want to do this? Yeah, I can. I think that's how I did it before. And then I could just match this right direction to this. That's probably the easiest. Up. Wait, no, let's start with right. So the right's already done. Yes, this. Okay. Cool. Cool. And then just set its sprite direction to the player sprite direction. Is there an easier way to set all of these variables to the parents variable without saying it this many times? I mean, this works. I don't care that much. Yes. Why not? Why not? What do you mean identifier not found? Oh, because I didn't give it one. I could just, I don't need a sprite direction. How about that? Alright, let me just speed this up because that's looking pretty pathetic. I don't. Doesn't this work? This works. We need it to disappear when it hits something. Also, the collisions seem a little wonky right now. And that's not fast enough. At least double. I also want to add faster. No, that's good. No, faster. 150. And if I spam it, we should only get 2 to 4. It should be 3, but what am I doing wrong? I have a max amount. What am I doing wrong? So this is fundamentally wrong. This entire line. And you know what? I'll check it later. First, I want to make it disappear when it hits something. Throwing spears. They look close enough, honestly. How I had this previously is I had a variable where it'll delete itself if, it'll be like, destroy, I have a destroy on hit variable, and then on each item, and then when something takes damage, like here, it'll check if it has destroy on hit, and delete it. I think that's what I'm gonna have to go for because I have, the enemies checking if it's taking damage instead of the items dealing damage. Q3 when it detects overlapping bodies. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Then I gotta do a whole thing. Yeah, with body enter and everything. Maybe. I'm trying to think. Because I remember for the sword, I used a destroy on hit variable while it's in the hold animation. So it doesn't need a collision exception for the player because it's of the player same type, so it doesn't even count the player as something it could collide with. But I think the destroy on hit variable would be useful for more than one thing. I could use it for the sword when it's in the hold animation, because when you poke something with a sword, I want the sword to disappear. It's just an extra line of code. You can check an arrow if it hits something of type enemy. Yeah. Yeah, that's... I think I prefer the destroy and hit. Gotta add it to both of these though. And it's a variable, not a constant, because it can change. So for sword, currently it's false. When it changes to its hold, it'll set itself to true. Arrow's just gonna be false. I do want it to destroy when it hits a wall. You're right. Check if Fly was type weapon. Oh! No, wait. Well, for now I could just... There's the projectile group. I could just check if it's in a projectile, and if it is, destroy itself. I could just use groups. I mean, not... All projectiles won't necessarily, I won't necessarily want to destroy them. Am I even using projectile for something right now? Yes, I was using it there. Okay, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that. What did I just change? What do I have to delete right now? To delete this. I could add it to... Yeah, instead of using a variable, I'd rather use a group, because that way I don't have to... How about this? I like this more, and then I'll just remove the group. And then on the entity, right here, this, yeah, I like this. Put that at the bottom. I like it at the bottom. Player checketh glide. Enemy. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing here. Except it's checking if it has a group in that code. So that works. Walls don't yet, and I still have to. I don't like this. Something about it. Is it not fast enough? I gotta fix this. I don't know what's wrong with this. Because it should only spawn 3. So if get tree, get nodes and group. This is the same thing, right? String new item, get name, self. Thank you. If it's greater than new item amount, then delete itself. That sounds good. Get shrieking. The self is so if it's added to a group of just new item get name, so if it's just checking the group arrow, then every other enemy that uses arrows adds to that count. Instead it uses self as part of that entity, so it's arrow and arrow player. It will actually be like arrow kinematic bodies 2D whatever blah blah blah. But the self isn't the problem. I think I named something incorrectly. I'm thirsty. I didn't drink anything for 2.5 hours. I'll be right back. 20 seconds. Alright, I'm back. Okay, get notes in group. Let's print this. I would love to make a game with community provided assets. That would... Assets is the worst. my worst. That's why I just make fan games most of the time. This is the wrong game. Why is it 0? It's more than 0. Print the name. Not liking this. Okay, so it does have to do with... It's not getting, What is... So the Node 2D is the item. How old am I? I'm 17. The node is it taking... Why isn't it using the name? Why is it using Node 2D blah 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 and not arrow? Is it... Does it not... Is it like something like it doesn't have a name yet, and then the self is getting it from the arrow and not the entity? Yeah, let's try name. Curious. So why is that empty now? Okay, well, for right now, we're just going to hard code this. Get path, perhaps. Isn't the group part of the node 2D instead of the actual object? What do you mean? Oh wait. New item if get tree, get nodes in group. Wait. I don't know if this is what you're saying, but let me reset to exactly what it was. Do you mean... Hold on. I don't think that'll matter, actually. Ugh. What were you saying? Well, okay, hold on. Before anything, I gotta see how hard coding this works. And... hold on, does this work? If this works, then it's a problem with how what I'm calling them. It is, okay, that worked. They don't delete, so they keep existing. Okay. So what am I gonna call this group? Oh, I should have been writing down everything I've been doing so far, because I'm gonna forget when I start making videos that I changed this. I'll just watch the stream later. Okay. Does this item belong to this group? What's the group's name? Huh? Is this item belong to this group that belong to the like arrow? What's the groups? Not totally sure. It's something with my name convention. And yeah, I should have been writing stuff. I had a notebook in front of me. I was writing stuff down before I started streaming, and then I just totally got distracted. Yeah, well, I could skip through it pretty easily because I got sidetracked a lot. But we'll see. It sucks that I have all these scripts open. I changed something from everything. Okay, what do I want to call this? What did I call it before? Yeah, I'll just run in double speed and skip around and just look at the code. Okay. How did I do this? This was just in the player script. Oh my god. Use item, use item. Okay, use item. String n and self. Wait, what? What? Oh! Let's try that. Wait, stream. Please, please, please. Please work. Yes! Yes! There it is! Awesome! Oh, jeez. Okay, now we just gotta delete it when it's gone. And I know I could use a notifier thing, but what I just pressed delete. Whatever. I could just do this. This should work, right? Did this not work earlier? Cannot remember. Why didn't that work earlier? Oh! Get groups. What happened? What are you doing? Yeah, that's what happened to me. I can't remember why it's broken. Body exited. If a projectile exited, then it's not a body. It's a area. So I don't know. The other stuff is something else, but the arrow is an area. So let's just do this. Should have just used areas for all of this because it uses the hitbox. But I already made the video. I'll worry about that later. No. Oh. Yes, that's true. Thank you. Oh yeah, use the get tree for the get nodes in group. That's why I confused. No, this is wrong. Body equals area dot get. Alright. And just do that. Okay, how about that? Variable. Oops. Okay. It doesn't collide with walls yet, but that works. I never actually made the arrows collide with walls because it needs a clink animation and a clink sound. So I'm not gonna worry about it right this instant. These are functioning arrows. Pretty overpowered. They're overpowered in the games too. It should, from a good game design perspective, it should there should be some kind of cooldown before you do it again, which would be more messing around with the use item. Have you ever made a Pong? No. Should I do an enemy? Moblin fires arrows after a little bit. They're queue freeing because the camera detects when something leaves. It's like the camera's always on screen. It's detecting what's leaving it, and then if it leaves, then it queues free. Yeah, I want to do another enemy, and then we could add it to the enemy tile set and whatever. I think the next video is going to be, 'cause that's what I would. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna work on wall collision later. All right, see you, Mark. Thanks for coming. I'll work on an enemy. To use the same function on group enemy to set their processing to false. Same function on group. Yeah, I could. The type works. Type probably should have been grouped. No, type works as a variable. I think. Yeah. Why have groups? Because it's one, or can only have one type on the camera, so enemies stop doing things. No, yeah, that's already that works. Body exited. If it's an enemy, then set physics process to false. So that's already in. That was in the camera video. Or no, it was in the video after the camera video. I think the last one, enemy tile set. Yeah, so the next... Arrows actually took a hot second to make. They might get their own video. And, then the Moblin, which I'm going to add right now. I think I'm going to add the Moblin right now in the next 20-30 minutes and then stop. Redo the camera to this new one. This is the same camera. Like, I'll add this, but this is the same camera as it was. Yeah. Boomerang time. I would like to do boomerangs. I haven't done boomerang on Godot 3. Partly because I think this was the worst code. It wasn't too bad. Plus, Godot's 2 weird spacing makes everything look longer. Because this I could simplify in one line. Yeah, this is one line that we already used for the bow. All these timers, I'm gonna redo how I do timers. I'm gonna delete all this. Please don't hit save. I just want to see how this looks. Yeah, boomerang would only look something like this. That's doable. Kinda wanna do an enemy though. I'm gonna do an enemy now, and then if I'm still awake. I have to wake up at, it's 11 o'clock right now, or about to be 11 o'clock where I am right now, and I have to wake up at 7-ish? Make an enemy countered by the boomerang. What do you mean by that? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Well, I want to make... Yeah, no, I'm not going to do boomerangs right now, because boomerangs have stun and stuff, and I don't have any debuffs or anything like that. And, hey, Isaacs. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to deal with that right now. Boomerangs later. We're going to do the Moblin, because that coincides with the bow, because the Moblin uses the bow. That's that. And then after the Moblin, I should probably go to bed. I gotta do some sprite editing. That's it? rearrange some stuff because... Oh, wait. What is 32, 64... Oh my god, I'm really bad at math. Yeah, thanks, Leonard. See you later. What's math? What's... Oh my god. What's 96 plus 16? 112? Please? Wait, but it... Plus another 16. Yeah, 128. That's... Okay. That... Cool. I'm not good at math. No, it's a moblin from Zelda. Oh, what did I do wrong? It's 128, isn't it? Oh, I see. There we go. Cool. It's not Blastoise, it's from Zelda! No one plays the Game Boy games. I'm actually curious how much of my audience plays Zelda. How many of my subscribers, or just, it's close enough. Yeah, let's just turn this series into a Pokemon series. Oracle games are the best. I prefer Link's Awakening, but the Oracle games are better games. Legend of Blastoise. There you go. Nothing hurt. And now, so how are these laid out? It's kinematic body. Never played Kingdom Hearts. I never beat Oracle of Ages. I finished Oracle of Seasons, and I probably played through Oracle of Ages a lot more than I played through Oracle of Seasons. But on my second playthrough, I played these games a lot. I only finished Seasons. They're great. I love those games. So these are gonna need an animated player. It's gonna need Sprite. Sprite is gonna be this buddy over here. That's 8 frames. Yeah, I really want to play through Oracle games. I'm playing through Wind Waker right now with my friend Maxim, who was on the stream earlier. not on the stream, but was chatting with you guys. Link to the Past. Did you see that? I'm not good enough at both of the games to play it, but there's a randomizer for Link to the Past and Super Metroid where they fit both games onto one ROM, and you walk through one door in like Link to the Past, and then you come out another door in Super Metroid. It was, hold on. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Do they have screenshots? Video? What's this Let's Play?
Hello everybody, welcome
Hello,
to
Davis.
a new episode.
Sorry. So Link to the Past. When does it turn into Super Metroid? Is it just Link to the Past? Am I missing something? I guess I never really saw how it worked. I just saw of it. But how does it work? Okay, this is a full stream of it. Okay, here we go. So in the ice cave right now, got missiles from Super Metroid. That's so silly. Oh, I get it. I get it. So you're playing through one game. It's not you walk through one entrance and come through another game. It's you get items from Link to the Past to get through Super Metroid, and then vice versa. I actually like that better than what I said. That's such a cool idea. I want to see getting an item here. What it looks like. Where's the energy tank? Right here. 100 rupees. That's so funny. Oh, some doors lead to the other game. I wish I was good enough at all the advanced techniques from Super Metroid to be able to play it. Super Metroid's like my favorite game of all time. But I'm not that good at it. I could wall jump, I could bomb jump. I can't do all the other stuff. And Link to the Past, I don't know any of what it requires. I don't know any of the sequence breaks at that. But Metroid's my favorite series. And what? Can't play music on 2 devices at once. Music pause because it looks like you're listening on YouTube. Oh, thanks, Google Play. But I am not listening on YouTube. Someone suggested it, make a Metroidvania series. The thing with that is, how do you make a Metroidvania series? The Metroidvania is like it's more of a way you design your entire game than a genre that you could just make. Unless I start doing like game design talks, which I'm not smart enough to do, can't do that. Yeah, it's like an atmosphere. Yeah. Okay. I guess I could make a... Maybe they meant make a Metroid clone, which, yeah, maybe. Alright, use a hitbox. You can make, like, custom modes on this, right? Arcade shooter. Yeah, that'd be cool. I could probably do like a five episode series on making a shoot 'em up. like smaller, right? No, the hitboxes are bigger. Are those the same size? No, that's good. That works. Yeah, it's my dream to just make a full game, a full Zelda-like game. Like, of course, I want it to just feel like a Zelda game. Like, you know how, like, Stardew Valley feels like a Harvest Moon game? I want to make a game where, yeah, sure, I'm kind of copying it, but I'm still, like, having enough of my own content, my own items, my own kind of stuff, where people feel, I don't know. I want to make a Zelda game. Yeah, Devil May Cry sounds a little harder. At least I'm trying to mimic a 2D Game Boy game here. Actually, my main dream is making a game that, like, making a, licensing aside, just making a new game with a Ocarina of Time engine, or making my own like 3D Zelda engine. I'm somewhat familiar with 3D and Godot, but I've spent most of my time in 2D. I would love to work on something like that. Yeah, I can't even make my own 2D assets. Diablo Saga, that'd be cool. That'd be neat. Games off of any mythology are cool. Oh, coding is the only thing I know how to do, and not even necessarily I'm the best at it. I've definitely gotten stuck on a lot of simple problems in the last 3 hours. I wanna, yeah, we're gonna finish this mob and I'm gonna get off because I should go to sleep. This is all done. Oh, it needs animations. Ugh, it needs animations. Idle. Just setting this up because I'm gonna copy. No, idle down. Bam. Up. Idle. Right. I could just pause the animation and just have walking animations. Right? Is that better? Yeah. Yeah, right? Just have walk animations and just pause it. It's just a 2-frame animation. Oh, that should be good. Okay, that should be good. Oh, it needs a script. So how these guys are gonna work are, they're going to, hold on, let me just look at my old one. They're gonna walk around for a while. It runs on like a little timeline kind of thing. So it has move time, and there's a move timer that's part of the enemy script. So at certain parts of the move time... Oh, I don't like how I did this. How I just inserted stun timer into each of the enemies. Yeah, I hate this. Okay. What do I need here? Just copy the whole thing. So speed, I think they're a little slower. Damage 1. Move timer length, 100? Yeah, sure. 200, 150, 150. So already, this is something, I think. Oh, I need to put one, I guess. Oh, I should add them to the enemies tile set, too. Oh man, I'm doing too much. I'm gonna forget everything I did. That's good. See, that's how easy it is to add enemies to a tile set. Hopefully this works. Cool. Yeah, cool. Oh. Extends. There we go. Okay, we need it to stop after a little bit. Oh, we just have to move. Okay. Let's... I also need a... Okay, yeah, that's basically how I want them to work. That's it. But we need it to directions. Does everything have a sprite direction by default? Yeah. Oh, sprite loop. That didn't work. They're looking kind of ominous here. What am I missing? When are sprite directions updated? Also, I could shorten sprite loop down to no, I can't. That's that. Why isn't this working? Any ideas? Oh. No. Wait. No. What's wrong? finish this now. I'm tired. I'm going to finish this. Just need to know why he won't stop. Or why he won't show the right directions. Alright. What does a player state look like? Controls loop, movement loop, sprite loop. I hate this. People sent me fixes, but I forgot to change them. Declare where you are is finished and take this one. Yeah. I'd love to figure out why this guy isn't working now. What am I missing? Did I name these the wrong thing? No. This looks good. This looks right. Alright, is it something with the move direction? Oh, I should not do that when there's 4 of them. But let's just see. No, their move directions are correct values. Oh, this is wrong game. I gotta make this playlist longer for the next stream. Alright, no, I'm finished. I gotta go to sleep. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. This was really fun. It's gonna be another one in 22.5 hours. And I'll schedule it, I'll tweet about it. Thanks for putting it that way. Yeah, this was a blast. It was fun. Where should I send the sprites once I finished up? You could either DM me on Discord or email me. Yeah, good night everyone. I'm very tired. Yeah. Okay. Clicking stop streaming now. See ya.